Welcome to another episode where we dive deep into the latest in recruitment strategies, AI innovations, and HR solutions. If you're looking to elevate your hiring game and stay ahead in the ever-evolving world of talent acquisition, you're in the right place. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss an episode filled with insights, expert interviews, and actionable tips to transform your recruitment approach. Stay tuned for exclusive content designed to make your hiring process smarter, faster, and more effective.
Right. So today we're going to dive deep into something pretty fascinating.
Okay.
We're looking at Profilytic. You familiar with them at all?
Yeah, they're an AI-powered recruitment platform, right?
That's right.
Help companies.
Yeah. So they're doing some really interesting things with resume storage.
Yeah.
And
Big problem.
it is a big problem. And they found a pretty unique way to tackle it
Yeah.
using a platform called Storj.
Interesting.
So let's break this down a little bit. For those who aren't familiar, tell us a bit about Profilytic, what they do.
Sure. So, as you mentioned, they're this AI-powered recruitment platform. So what that means is they're helping companies to screen candidates more efficiently and find the best match for a given job.
Right.
Now, the thing is, in the recruitment world, you're dealing with a ton of resumes. It's a massive amount of data.
Tons and tons of data.
Absolutely. And that storage, that can really add up, right?
Yeah. Storage is a huge cost for any company.
Right.
But especially
when you're dealing with that volume.
Yeah, and the sensitivity.
And information.
You've got privacy concerns. You've got all sorts of regulations to worry about.
Exactly.
So it's not just about finding a cheap solution. It's got to be secure.
Right.
It's got to be compliant.
Right. It's the whole ball of wax.
It is.
So how does Storj play into this?
So Storj is a really interesting platform.
Okay.
They offer decentralized cloud storage.
Okay, so what does that mean? Decentralized.
So think of traditional cloud providers, right?
Yeah.
They have these massive data centers.
Huge buildings full of servers.
Exactly. And those are expensive to build. They're expensive to maintain.
Right.
Storj flips that model on its head.
Okay.
They use a network of individual computers.
Really?
People like you and me.
Wow.
Who have extra space on their hard drives.
Right.
And they rent out that space.
So it's kind of like Airbnb for hard drive space. That's a great analogy, yeah.
It's pretty clever.
It is, and because they don't have these huge overhead costs with the data centers, they can offer storage at a much lower price.
So that's where the cost savings comes in.
Exactly, and we're talking significant savings for Profilytic.
Like how much are we talking here?
They're seeing about 10 times less in storage costs.
10 times?
Compared to traditional providers.
It's going to be huge for their bottom line.
It's massive. It lets them keep their own prices competitive, right?
Yeah.
They can scale their operations more efficiently.
Makes sense.
It's a real win for them.
And I bet their customers appreciate that too.
Absolutely. Everyone likes to save money.
For sure.
And especially in the business world. That's huge.
Absolutely.
But it's not just about the cost savings, right?
Right. We talked about the sensitive data.
Exactly. You've got resumes, you've got people's personal information. So how do you make sure that's secure?
Right.
Well, Storj has this really neat approach. Okay.
They use end-to-end encryption.
Okay, so what does that mean for a normal person like me?
So basically, imagine each resume is put in a lockbox.
Okay.
And only Profilytic has the key.
Okay.
So even if someone were to, somehow get access to the data, they wouldn't be able to read it.
It's just gibberish.
Exactly. It's completely scrambled.
So it's like Fort Knox for resumes?
Pretty much. And then there's another layer to this.
Okay.
Profilytic doesn't hold on to these resumes forever.
So they don't keep them indefinitely?
Nope. They only keep them for as long as they need to.
Well, how long is that?
Just for the AI processing period.
Okay.
Once the AI has done its thing, boom, the resumes are gone.
Gone. How does that happen?
Storj has an API.
Okay.
And that API automatically deletes the data once the processing is complete.
So it's like, set it and forget it.
Exactly. It's all automated. It's tightly controlled.
Wow.
And it's incredibly secure.
So they're not just meeting the bare minimum requirements here, they're going above and beyond. They are, and I think that's really important.
Especially these days, right?
Absolutely.
With all the data breaches and privacy concerns.
People are more aware than ever
Right.
of what's happening with their data.
Absolutely.
And they want to know that it's being handled responsibly.
Right.
I think Profilytic gets that.
Yeah, I mean, they're exceeding those requirements like GDPR, CCPA.
Exactly. Those are all about giving individuals more control over their data.
Right, the right to be forgotten and all that.
Exactly. And Profilytic is really putting that into practice.
Yeah, so it sounds like they've really hit on something special here.
They have. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
They're saving money. They're exceeding compliance standards.
And they're keeping that data secure.
Absolutely. It's a great example of how innovative technology can solve multiple problems at once.
It really is, and it makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Could this kind of temporary storage model be used in other industries?
I think so. I mean, anywhere you have sensitive data that you don't need to keep forever. Healthcare, finance, legal.
All kinds of possibilities.
It's an interesting thought, isn't it?
It is. It's like, what if we only kept the data we absolutely needed for as long as we needed it?
Exactly.
A whole new way of thinking about data storage.
It is. It's a paradigm shift.
So for folks who are listening who want to learn more about how Profilytic is doing this, where should they go?
They can head over to the Profilytic website. They have a lot of great information there.
All right, so be sure to check that out. And in the meantime, that's our deep dive into how Profilytic and Storj are changing the game when it comes to data storage.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And thanks all of you for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Profilytic is revolutionizing recruitment with next-gen software solutions for companies. But we're not stopping there. We're enhancing the candidate experience with high-quality, bug-free application pages, real-time status notifications, and a supportive job board portal, designed to make job searches smoother and more engaging. Profilytic, redefining recruitment for everyone involved.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest episodes and exclusive content designed to enhance your recruitment strategies.